Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and if you're here for the first time, you're highly welcome. If you're a returning subscriber, you're doing amazingly well. Thank you so much for supporting me. Thank you for subscribing to my channel. In today's video, we're going to be making crunchy Nigerian chin chin. So in this bowl, I have all-purpose flour. I have 2.5 cups of flour in the bowl. So now I'm putting in the butter. All the recipe I'm going to be using for this crunchy chin chin is going to be in the description below, so do check it out so you can know the recipe I use and the measurement, though I'm still going to be telling you in this video what I'm going to be using, but all the same, still refer to the description for more details. So that is baking powder, that is nutmeg, and salt. So I'm gonna mix everything together. But if you notice it, I first mixed the flour with butter, so before putting in the baking powder and the nutmeg. So now this is 1 cup of water, and I'm going to be putting 3 spoons of sugar, and this is powdered milk. It is optional. If you don't have powdered milk, you can use liquid milk, and if you are not a milk person, you can always skip out the milk. So you can always skip out the milk if you're not really a milk person. So I just added 2 eggs. I'm gonna be whisking, and I'll make sure the wet ingredients are properly mixed before I can now pour inside the dried ingredients. And I'm going to be doing this bit by bit. I'm going to be putting the wet ingredients bit by bit so that I don't make it too soft. So it's not going to be too soft and it's not going to be too hard. We just want it to be just moderate, not too soft and not too hard. So I added more flour, and then I'm going to be kneading more of the wet ingredients. So I'm going to be kneading it, but I would say if you're doing chin chin, you don't have to knead it too hard. Just you don't have to really work on the flour so hard. Just a little knead will be just enough. So because of the bowl was too small for me to knead, I had to take it out of the bowl and put it on the counter in order for me to be able to knead it. So as you can see, I'm working on the flour, I'm working on the dough, but if you notice it, I'm not kneading so hard, I'm just being soft on it. So make sure your dough is like this, something like this, not so smooth, but but at least most of the ingredients are mixed together. So I'm going to be leaving this dough for a few minutes, not because I want it to rise, but I just want it to rest, just for it to rest for a while. And while that is resting, I'll be prepping the tray I'm going to be using. So in order for the dough not to stick on the tray, I'm going to be putting dried flour on the tray. Just as you can see in the video as I'm doing it, is just what I'm actually doing is just not to make the dough to stick on the tray. So with the mixture that I have done, it's not supposed to stick, but you can never say. So that's the reason why I'm actually putting flour on the tray. So while that is done, I am going to start cutting the dough, and I'll start cutting the dough into different shapes that I want. Some people want their chin chin to be very small, some want it medium size, some want their chin chin to be very big, but I'm going to be cutting my own not too small and not too big, just medium size. So now I'm going to be cutting the dough into 6 places, and I'll start working on them one at a time. So as we're rolling, you're going to make sure that you roll the dough to be very flat, very flat, because when you're frying, the dough is still gonna rise, or is it gonna swell? I don't even know how to put it. It's still gonna be bigger than the normal size you have cut it. So it's always good to roll it very flat, roll the dough very flat in order for it to come out well after frying it. So I'm going to be using my pizza cutter to cut the dough in the sizes that I want. So this was what I was saying earlier on. Some people want their chin chin to be big, some want it very tiny, very small, but I'm going to be making mine just medium size. So you can just cut yours whichever size you like or you prefer. So I'm going to be cutting down, and I'm also going to be showing you guys another way you can also cut your dough if you don't have the pizza cutter. So in case you don't have the pizza cutter, you can always use a knife to do the cutting of the dough. You can always serve this chin chin for, it can actually serve as a snack for you and your family. You can even use it to entertain some of your friends and families that come to visit. Sometimes not all your guests want to eat. Serve them these with any kind of beverage, soda or anything they would like with the chin chin. So chin chin is actually good. Even if you don't even have a guest, you can always make chin chin, and keep it at home because it's just another snack of its own. You can always snack on it anytime. And so as I said earlier on, if you don't have a pizza cutter, you can use a knife. So I'm going to be showing you how you can use your knife. So, you don't have to bother yourself. Oh, I don't have a pizza knife. Or I don't have a pizza cutter rather. You can always use a knife to cut it. Use a very clean scissors to cut it. Make sure the scissors is clean, sanitized. If possible, you can use a new scissors instead of maybe the one you have at home. And if you feel the one you have at home is still okay, just make sure it's well sanitized before you use it. So you can also use scissors to cut the dough, whichever one works well for you and whichever one it's convenient for you to use. You can always use it. So guys, let me know in the comment section if you're going to be trying out this recipe, especially now that it's Christmas is here. In less than a few weeks it's going to be Christmas. So it's actually gonna be nice if you have this as part of your recipe, for apart from the fact that you're gonna be having your rice, chicken, and other meal. You can always have this as your side snack, something you can just crunch on, very crunchy and nice. So guys, do not forget, I'll always tell you guys to please subscribe to my channel. Support your girl, guys. Support me. I really appreciate you guys, and I'll appreciate you more if you can subscribe, like, comment, and share. So guys, frying chin chin, you need a lot of oil, like a lot of oil for it to fry. So I just put oil in the pot, and then onion. The reason why I'm putting onion is that the onion gives the oil its own kind of aroma. I just love to put onions, and I actually first put the skewer because I wanted to know if the oil was hot. So if you don't have a skewer, you can always use onions. With the onions, you can know that the oil is hot enough for you to put in the dough. So guys, at this point, we've started frying our chin chin, and I don't really like my chin chin to be too brown. I don't really like it to be too golden brown. I just like it like this, not too white, not too brown. But some people actually like burnt chin chin. Like I know somebody that likes chin chin, want it burnt, like not even brown. We're not even talking about it being brown, like black, like almost to the point of burning. So guys, this is how I like mine, and that's why I'm taking it out. Look at how beautiful this is, guys. Just look at how beautiful it came out, looking so rich. If you're making chin chin, just make sure you have, the complete ingredients. Your chin chin is gonna come out really, really nice. But if you're trying to manage, you're trying to minimize the amount of ingredients or recipe you use for your chin chin, it might not really come out nice. But if you're not being, selfish with ingredients, your chin chin will come out pretty nice, And the more colder the chin chin gets, the more crunchy it becomes. The more so crunchy it becomes. So guys, I don't want to bore you with too much stories. Our chin chin is ready. So guys, allow it to cool, but I don't even think I'm going to let it cool because in fact, while frying it, I started eating it already, off camera. So guys, it's crunchy, it is nice. See how it came out. You see the size, I told you, despite the fact I had to roll the dough to be flat, you saw the way it came out, kind of bulky, kind of. So guys, do well to watch my other videos, and I'll be uploading another video tomorrow. So do well to come back to my channel and watch more of my videos. I have a lot of recipe for you for this Christmas. Thank you guys for watching. I love you. Bye bye.